Yo, you already know what it is. Mr. Compensation helping you get compensated. So if you're looking to start forex or day trading, anything of that sort, cryptocurrency, make sure you go hit us up on Mr. Compensation on IG, DM us, and we could definitely get you started. We got some links in the bio. You already know. Let's work it. So I'm gonna start this off right. I'm gonna for my people that thoroughly enjoy Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. You feel me? What I'm learning is I can't when you have certain type of information, everybody is not entitled to be obliged to go to the information. Some people just thoroughly enjoy the Christmas holiday. Don't care if it's a pagan holiday or the original usage for it is something that's not disingenuous to the collective. You think I'm saying? But one thing I want to let people know, it's like more or less, you already know, Mr. Compensation is a science, technology, and security company, and it also helps you get compensated clearly. You feel me? So, but the science part is more deals on the consciousness part. You did, and when a lot of times people don't understand when it comes to these holy days, we are representing or sending energy to something that we don't know that we need to be sending energy to. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I don't want to like get too in depth. If you want to get more in depth on the spiritual aspect, I have another channel that I'm starting up. It's called Hippie. Not me personally. It's my sister's channel. It's called Hippie Vegan Hustlers, where we discuss more things on the conscious side. But over here, we keep it on finances. You already know science, technology, security. But we're definitely talking about Christmas and having a Christmas spirit without um, kind of just discussion without humbling or not even humbling, without even, I want to use the correct words, without disappointing other people in the family. You know what I'm saying? Made you a play nice. Somebody made me a play. That's awesome. But yeah, so a lot of times when we come into, I guess you could say, consciousness or things of that sort, we want to spread the information to other people, and then also we may seem like a bummer to the Christmas or whatever said holiday is, like New Year's coming up. New Year's is theoretically not the correct day and year that we actually supposed to be celebrating. You know what I'm saying? It's actually the spring equinox is what's supposed to be celebrating New Year. And that's why they have April 1st. Like I said, this information is out there. I literally come on here just give you a review and my intake and outlook on it. You feel me? A lot of people don't understand the concept about YouTube. People think YouTube is more or less like, well, it's a search engine. Let me do it like that. So usually I put Merry Christmas up here, so we're just gonna continue on Christmas. But like a lot of these holy days or holidays that we call them have other type particular meanings to it. But this one, allegedly, this is supposed to be the day that Santa, no, not Santa, that's funny, the day that Jesus has rose. You know what I'm saying? And it's the concept of it. It's the whole concept of Christmas that I think a lot of people are kind of like misconstrued. The part about parents buying gifts for children and then telling them a story about uh, a guy coming down the chimney. It's a whole, I guess you could say, I guess you could say a whole pile of BS. You feel me? And of course, you'll get confused. So for on one aspect, we have Jesus rising within the 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, however, whatever the Bible story is, right? I'm not. If you want to leave the comments in the bottom below, I done heard the story so many damn times. But then we have a whole nother aspect away from the Bible, where you have this guy. We tell our children we have this guy coming down our chimney. To some of us didn't even have children when we was younger to put presents underneath the tree, said tree, which this is a certain type of ritualistic activity or things of that sort, which you all can look up this information. It's not nothing new or nothing, anything that you can't look up yourself. We just choose not to. But so now we have a trifecta of, so now you have, if you didn't grow up on the Bible, you don't know about the aspect of Jesus Christ. Now, if you grew up on the Bible, now you have the godly aspect. Now you have some another. aspect of a fat guy coming down your chimney, which is kind of impossible already. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't have a chimney. Then you have a third aspect as you get older as a parent, where you have these ideologies that you're learning, and right, and that you're learning that are falsehoods or this, that, and the third. But then you have your children that you don't want them to miss out on said things itself. And now you're, as a parent, you're in a positioning where you know the information, you know it's like it didn't help you out, but you still to wants to go along with the trend of everybody else and do said thing. And that's where I kind of, I guess you could say I was kind of at. But I have learned, which I'm going to give you guys the goal. I have learned to how to subside the fact that of telling everybody and deciding to look within self and learn the why people are still doing these things. Some people don't know the information. Some people don't understand what type of rituals they're doing when it comes to said holidays. So what I did was I literally, as family members were doing all different types of things, I kind of stayed back. I, I pulled energy away from it. I was present without being present, or I was present without being present, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So that's something where a lot of people, I didn't buy gifts this year. I decided to just be present as a person. And luckily, the person, like, if you're that person that decided, like, in life to, like, I'm that person that gives great gifts, this and third, it's going to be hard to drop these ideologies, these things that you go upon. It's going to be very hard. But what I've understand is I've been like me personally, me personally. Now, if anybody else comes on this platform and starts talking, I can't say the goals. But if you want to go to my fitness page, James Ian Simpkins, and you go on that side and then see what the personal part, my personal part. But these ideas do not have anything to do with miscompensation per se, the brand. But this is just James Ian Simpkins talking right now. But I already pulled myself from these holidays, said holidays. I already pulled these things always look weird to me, so to speak. These concepts and visiting family only on certain set days that the government, the GOV, allows us to be off is a kind of like a was always a weird concept to me. You dig? So, but now that I'm older, I can literally be in the presence of family members and things of that sort without being the like the butt, like the so to speak dick of the family, and just knowing the concepts and knowing the activities. And if somebody comes to you, if you're sitting back at the table and somebody comes to you and be like, well, listen, this is something that I understand, and they talk to you about it, go for it. Go tell them you have a discussion about all of the holidays and or how messed up they are, this and third. But don't be that butt at the family trying to use your, I always say this, use your consciousness as a sword to beat everybody up. You feel me? And that's something where you have to understand a lot of people don't care. Don't don't care. The story is stupid. The concept is stupid. They just happy to be amongst family and enjoy gifts. All right. So now we're gonna go to. I need to. I'm about to edit the Christmas, Merry Christmas story. I'm gonna edit the because the Christmas story is what I actually talked about with one of my family members, and it was funny because when I look back and I had to I started doing the reenacting. I literally started reenacting the movie and all the parts where I'm like, yo, this movie is a terrible movie, yo. Excuse me, my fault. And I made sure. Let me light this real quick. My fault. What is it? What the trinkets is at? Okay, it's right here. So I made sure that like I reenacted certain parts, like where it's like you're shoot your eye out, you're gonna shoot your eye out, and ho ho ho, where he kicks the kid in the face, and what's the name? And then obviously these are all some of the images or what's the name. But I was very peculiar on when my son was watching it. I was definitely pulling him away from like certain parts that kind of messed me up as a child. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, yo. And you have all obligations. You don't have to like allow your child to do certain things that you did or certain trauma bonds that you did, man. This is a new world again. So them things didn't help you out. Why would you allow your children to do it? Hurt people, y'all. You dig me? But and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yo, that Christmas story is not too happy of a Christmas story. And if you guys know what the Christmas story is, make sure you leave a comment down below. If you made this far, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite part on the Christmas story? Or what was the worst part that messed you up on the Christmas story? You feel me? Because I think talking about things and understanding certain things, yeah, helps you out, helps you with your trauma, and then also I'm not more or less talking about therapists, but just having a regular conversation. You dig? So, but yeah. So that was another part that kind of it didn't mess me up. It was just fun. It was just hilarious. Like it was just hilarious. Just the concept, man. You feel me? Don't be a butt at Christmas time, man. Just like if you want to spread your information, your family's probably not the people that want to hear from theoretically you. You feel you dig? So if they want, and then a lot of times don't do it with your friends either, because if they wanted the information, they'll be looking it up. And if you're posting the information, you're doing the work that they'll probably people will probably come to you, if anything. You know? For next year, 2025, I usually send out information on said platforms like Instagram, and I send text messages and what I think people know. Next year, I'm not doing it. Next year, I am totally focused. Or we, Mr. Conversation, Mr. Law's conversation is going to be totally focusing on branding and marketing. Other people that want to actually theoretically change the world. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I think. That's what I think. The internet should be going to. What I'm understanding about when I come on here and actually theoretically want to help people, not want to help people, actually help people and come on here with a purpose. Things on the I guess you could say the matrix side of the world starts flourishing too. So there's definitely a paradigm or a shift when you actually want to do something and fix the world. Just to give you a FYI, all right. But yeah, if you have any extra information on like cryptocurrency, forex, this and third, I will be starting the Discord group or a Telegram, something of that sort, where I could not more or less pull the people from here, but just knowing that we have people that want to be in the financial space. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to further their future and better their future for their family. And you already know, Mr. Compensation from Laws of Compensation. Yeah, let's make it happen, y'all. Y'all have an awesome one and Merry Christmas.